What's up guys, Saivo here. Time has come for us to talk about 5.0 guys. Yeah, that's right. 5.0 was actually released in Korea last year in November. So in between that time and today, I didn't really want to make a 5.0 video because there's still lots of stuff for me to cover in 4.9, the patch that we currently have in Europe. There is stuff for me to cover even from 4.0, teaching you guys, making you guys about all sorts of stuff. But today we're gonna be thinking and talking and having a little bit of a glimpse on 5.0. I've been following 5.0 for quite many months already on the Korean official website, on other Doji websites as well. Let me show you guys and share with you my not even initial thoughts about 5.0 because I cannot say anything about anything specific about 5.0. Obviously, we know that most 90 something percent of the things that are in 5.0 in Korea are gonna come in North America, in the US, and eventually in Europe as well. Now, this is the official website, guys. If you want to go ahead and check out this website, then go ahead and do that. aon.power.plaync.com. You kind of have to use a browser that translates this for you. So, for example, I prefer using Opera in most cases, but in this case, I'm using, what is this, Google Chrome. So, it translates it to me, not the best way, of course. I cannot understand every little single specific detail in there, but I understand, the general idea, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Let's see. What is this? 5.0 update guide. I think I have it opened here. This is the actual 5.0 page with the patch, well, not the patch notes, but the release notes. They have a pretty cool video on top of the page. This is the official 5.0 trailer, guys. You should be watching it because it's really cool stuff in there. First of all, let's talk about some of the big major things, and my phone is ringing again. Big major things, guys. First of all, they're gonna be redoing the looks of the characters. That is a major thing, not because I'm obsessed about characters, not because I give a shit how other characters look, but because they are improving the graphics, sort of, for Aeon. Aeon, you have to remember, guys, Aeon was released in I think, yeah, it was autumn 2009. So you have to keep in mind, guys, that the game is already by now 6 years old. Yeah, so they are improving the graphics. They are not letting us down with that. They are doing something good. They are making the game look better, even if it's only characters for now. Um, they are making it better. They are updating it. They are trying to keep up. As much as a CryEngine 3 6-year-old game can keep up with the current MMOs, right? Because we have all sorts of cool MMOs, all sorts of really good looking character creations. I don't know, see Black Desert. That's very detailed, very in depth. So Aeon is trying to keep up. That's a major thing. Now, another thing as big as the previous one is the fact that we're gonna be having a level cap increase. Now, there hasn't been a level cap increase in Aeon for quite some time. Other games do it, periodically, regularly. In Aeon, it was a little bit up and down. If you can imagine, guys, it's been 6 years of Aeon, and we started out with level cap 50, and now level cap is 65 only. Yeah, so you have to think that in 6 years we got 15 more levels from what we started off in 1.0. It's a major thing, the fact that we can go up to level 75. It was planned to be 100 at first, but then they changed their mind. So now it's 75. That's a really nice level. It is another 10 levels, which is a really awesome number. 75, I think, looks good, sounds good, and I think it's gonna feel good as well in terms of necessary grind to get there, engagement inside the game, and also the feeling of being rewarded for it. So that's gonna be fucking awesome. Another very huge, ginormous, oh my god, I cannot even say how big this is. New skills. And by that, I don't mean, Templar gets another third pool, Enchanter gets another, Soul Crush. I mean, what were they called? I even forgot what were they called. I'm sorry, guys, this is such shameful. Creativity points, right? So, with creativity points, guys, this is another big thing. This is gonna change um, not only PvE, this is going to change PvP drastically, because these creativity points, you can put them, in your actually the skills are not the creativity points. I got it all fucked up there. The creativity points are something else. Creativity points are just, extra stats that you have and that you can upgrade. For example, health, for example, I don't know, spirit, stamina, whatever they have there. I haven't, memorized everything, because I do not want to fill my head with 5.0 things when I still need to focus hardcore on 4.9 and on the present. So creativity points is one thing. The skills that I was talking about, I will find them for you guys right away, and I will show them to you, if I can find them. Can I find them? Where are those skills? Those skills that you can, the element skills. There we go. Here they are. Um, I don't know if they're called creativity skills as well, so I don't know that how they're going to be translated, but these are the skills that I mean. These are the skills that are going to change the face of PvP and PvE as well. Because, for example, I'm just giving a random example from what I've seen, not read anything because it's a bad translation. So there is one of these elements will give you a skill that you can blink, right? You can use that skill to blink forward. That is a really interesting thing, interesting mechanic to pay attention to, because at the moment the classes that have blink are assassins and sorcerers. Yeah, that these are the two classes that and gunners. These are the three classes that have a blink. Chanters also have like a whatever mini half of a millisecond blink, that they use in PvP to dispel themselves. But that's not the point. The point is that these blinks are really, like assassin's blinks, like really, far ahead. Rangers also have something similar. It's a skill that pushes you back, but this is something else. This is something that's going to allow Templars to catch up to people to pull them. This is something that's going to allow sorcerers to catch up so much to the target that they can actually, to a running target, that they can actually catch up, start casting the skill, and the target is still in the range of the skill landing. So think about it. This is not just, four new elements. Wow, I'm so GG. I'm gonna be a fire element and explode. No, this is gonna change the face of, the mechanics overall of the game, the tactics in Dredgen, where you need to take points, um, the open world PvP, the 1v1s, and also super important, as important as PvP, they're going to change the mechanics and what you need to be doing in PvE. So keep that in mind, guys. That is, I think, the fourth. So it was creativity points, which is, I think I didn't even mention it. It's a really huge change. These new element changes. This is a really big thing. That's two. The level cap. That's three. The character creation. That's four. And yeah, that's about four super big things that are going to be coming in 5.0. I'm so excited about 5.0. I cannot even start telling you guys about it. I'm not gonna be reading all of these things, because most of these things are very badly translated, and I'm just gonna get the wrong impression. I do know that these things are coming. I do know the level cap is coming. I do know some items. By the way, we haven't even talked about the items, right? The items, lots of purple items. I don't think there's gonna be any purple PvP gear, so the rank 1 purple PvP gear is still the second best you can get after the governor, I suppose. So yeah, lots of new stuff. PvE items, PvP items. There's gonna be new PvP sets as well. 5.0 is very nicely tied into 5.1. Yeah, the story changes a little bit. There's gonna be these new zones for the ascended devas. God knows how they're gonna be translated in Europe. So these new zones with mobs that give you some cool rewards, some elites, some non-elites. All sorts of things. You can do new dungeons. In 5.0, I will admit the dungeons that are going to be in 5.0 are absolutely nothing spectacular. There's going to be the Lanok hard mode, the Tier 1 hard mode bosses, a reminiscence of the old times. That's really freaking awesome, but not hard, but just awesome. And some other cool dungeons as well. Where did we see the? Here we have Ruins of Evil Spirits. This is the Lanok, the Asmodean version of the hard mode, the Lanok one. Library of Knowledge. I think Oh no, Laboratory of Element All Lords. This is the tier 1 version, the Helios version of the same dungeon. So that's gonna be pretty cool to do. And two others which are very, very low ranked in terms of difficulty. So, you know, probably nice to do for the new drops and stuff. Gear is gonna work differently. Enchanting is gonna work differently, guys. I'm gonna make a, by the way, a video about enchanting in which I'm gonna tell you all the things that you need to know about enchanting in the in 5.0 and what you should be doing now, because enchanting is going to be totally changed. That's really awesome. As I said, new zones and stuff. What else? Some deva growth. See, that's why I don't understand, because you know, deva growth support system. Deva is a high growth energy is applied to growth upward systems, and here where is the actual description of the skill, it's in Korean, so I don't understand. I'd rather not focus on this, but I'm so excited, guys, and you should be too, because 5.0 is going to change Aeon, not completely, but almost completely. So keep that in mind. Be hyped, because you have lots of things to be hyped about. All sorts of new items, new item sets, probably most of them for skins. Makarna in 5.0, Makarna set is still going to be the best PvE set you can get. PvP, the current rank 1 PvP gear purple is still going to be the best PvP set you can get. Um, Server updates, I heard in Korea they put a mega server idea. I don't know if it's going to work in Europe, probably not, due to the various cultures, various languages. They even chose to let French separate, German separate, Turkish separate, or Polish separate, and then make Italian slash English server. So I don't think mega server is going to be a thing in Europe. um, what else is there? Lots of other stuff which I actually probably don't understand. Lots of little changes that affect the game in a very, very big way. We're going to be talking about creativity points in one video, guys, pretty soon. Maybe not this month, but next one. We're going to be talking about these skills. I'm going to look more deeper into it. Who knows? Maybe I'm even going to somehow gain access, at least to some streams from a couple of my Korean friends that play Aeon. So we're gonna see what we can do. In any case, guys, lots of things. I cannot wait for this freaking patch to come. Obviously, in Europe at the moment, it's April. I would say that 5.0 may possibly come in Europe somewhere in November this year. If it's not going to be this year, then probably somewhere in the first quarter 2017. But I would really hope that it's going to be in Europe in November. Until November, guys, I have shit tons of content for you, shit tons of things to cover, guides, so you can be super prepared in 4.9 to do 5.0 when it comes. In the meantime, guys, lots of love. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in game.